Match day 2 in the U.S. Soccer Development Academy U-16-17 playoffs. And FC Dallas and the San Diego Surf are getting set to square off in Group A. I'm your host, Mark Serban. It's a pleasure to be with you as FC Dallas comes in the number 4 seed overall. They won their first game 3-0 against Atlanta United on match day 1. Well, the San Diego Surf comes in off the back of a 3-1 loss against the Vancouver Whitecaps. So it's FC Dallas looking to set themselves up for a spot in the quarterfinals, with the San Diego Surf fighting for their playoff lives. As we are coming to you from the SoCal Sports Complex in Oceanside, California, and FC Dallas, with the higher seed, are the home team for this game. But in essence, it's the San Diego Surf who are the home team, as this is their home complex where they play the majority of their matches. So even though they're listed as the away team, they have the home field advantage tonight, but they are running up against a very good FC Dallas side, which finished as the Frontier Division champions with a record of 19-1-4, 72 goals for, and just 17 goals against. And those 17 goals against tied for the second best defense in the Development Academy alongside the Dienza Force. Only Shattuck St. Mary's gave up less goals in the regular season, with just 13 against. And with the 3-0 win over Atlanta United on match day 1 for FC Dallas, it was their 13th clean sheet of the season. So that's a very strong defense to go along with an offense that was the 4th best in the Development Academy, now has 75 goals in 25 games played. So we're going to step aside. We'll listen to the playing of our national anthem, and then it's match day 2 in the U-16-17 U.S. Soccer Development Academy playoffs. Good look at the men in the middle for this evening. Your head referee is Matt Geringer out of Missouri. He'll be assisted by Isaiah Vlad from Arizona on the near side, and Josh Madison out of Washington on the far. While Mike Nickerson from Ohio South will be the 4th official in between the benches. As it's the San Diego Surf in white with blue trim, black shorts and black socks, getting set to face off against FC Dallas in their traditional kits. The San Diego Surf looking to get back to winning ways. Had 3 losses and a draw in their last 4 games, and they need this one here today as they take on an FC Dallas side that's in fine feather at the moment. San Diego Surf finished the regular season 3rd in a very tough Southwest Division with a record of 13-7-4, 41 goals for, and just 28 goals conceded. It's a good look at Seth Wilson, getting his 20th start in goal for FC Dallas. The Tacoma, Washington native joined the academy back in 2016. His opposite number, Joseph Diaz, getting his 14th appearance of the season and his first season in the DA. As we are underway from Oceanside, and it's the Surf attacking from right to left across your screen, who have the first chance to attack this evening. And played forward. This is Manoj. He'll leave it back. Hagen was dispossessed. It's FC Dallas to go the other way. Well defended on the far side to stop any opportunity for a counterattack. But it will be FC Dallas's ball on the far side. Forward for Nakis. So this is intercepted by DeViccio. Leading scorer for the San Diego Surf, DeViccio. And the throw-in quickly taken to DeViccio. 7 goals on the season. This time looking to turn provider. It's not a bad cross. And the header, nothing to concern Wilson in the end as Shea clears. Headed down by Kennison. One of 2 players for the San Diego Surf who's been called into youth national team camps at the 03 level. Him alongside Michael Sherlock, the number 8, who's playing as the defensive holding midfielder this evening for the Surf. So another dangerous cross comes in, but it bounces all the way through. And it will roll out of bounds for a Dallas throw-in. So Escribano will take it. Into Smith. Nokas sprays it to the far side. This is Sosa. Had Rodriguez running ahead of him, instead puts it in the middle. And this is Rodriguez. Swept away from him. And defended by Escribano. Cristian Escribano from Madrid, Spain, making his 17th appearance of the season for the U-16-17s. He's going to have his hands full with the Surf's leading scorer, DeViccio, down this left-hand side. As this is back for Carrera. Forward, and a heavy touch by Maynez. Allows Diaz to have the ball in his hands for the first time this evening. Diaz has also played 4 games for the U18-19s for the San Diego Surf. Might need to offer his feet up here. It's the FC Dallas press. Zazueta's clearance was blocked. And now it is Diaz. He's able to get it out wide to Garcia. Little touch inside. And this is Zazueta, able to get it out this time around. And the long ball. Well, it's a good overlap. And something might be on for DeViccio. DeViccio has it shielded out of bounds by Escribano. But good work by Gael Quintero to bring that ball down. It was a nice little ball he laid off on the outside, and then the cross came through, and Escribano was there to make the shield. Even though there are a lot of blue Surf jerseys and apparel in the crowd tonight, it's the FC Dallas U18-19s who are making all the noise behind the goal. You can see them banging their hands against the boards as this one's cleared for DeViccio. Lovely cut back on Escribano. Gives it off to Zazueta. Zazueta spins and assesses his options. Garcia gets it inside for Sherlock. Oh, that's a great ball for Quintero to chase, but well out of his goal area is Wilson to make the clearance. Good reading by Seth Wilson to come out and clear that away. This will be a throw-in for Kennison on the far side. Garcia's flick on to Quintero. And it'll be a free kick for FC Dallas. This FC Dallas Academy has had over 60 players represent the US, Mexico, and Canada at the youth national team level. Has also produced 25 homegrown signings, the most in Major League Soccer. Had real success here in the US Soccer Development Academy playoffs and championships. U15-16s won it in both 2015 and 2016. Their 17-18s won it in 2012 and 2016. 2016, the year FC Dallas were kings of the academy with both age groups winning the title. As Carrera steps up from his outside back position, he's hammered into by Kennison. Play goes on, and now with no advantage for Sosa, the referee will pull it back for the foul in midfield. 38-34. Carrera needs just a second in his second season with FC Dallas since joining from Pachuca's academy last year. Nicolas Correa has also played a game for FC Dallas's USL League One side, North Texas SC. So it's Justin Shea, U17 youth national team player, who's over it. Shea sends this one in low, and it's blocked by Hagen. Battling on the far side is Gomez. Gomez will bring it back for FC Dallas. Nokas, nice little feint to create some space for himself, and he gets it inside. This is David Rodriguez. Vicio gets it inside. And there's Carrera this time it's Shea who steps in to win it. And now Rodriguez steps inside of Sherlock, has a hit, drags it just wide of the near post. But a great job by the center backs to read the play, step into midfield to apply pressure, win the ball, and quickly turn defense into attack. And Rodriguez just dragging a shot wide of the target. There's an FC Dallas player who's down. Rodriguez has also played 6 games in USL League One. Has 2 goals as well for North Texas SC, David Rodriguez. Latayev. Forward by Zazueta. Head coach Cordy Warren saying everything that we do for the San Diego Surf goes through Zazueta. And you can see why with that ball there. DeViccio puts it in a dangerous area, and it's an own goal. The Surf have an early lead. Zazueta picking out DeViccio, and his cross bouncing off a defender, running back toward his own goal. Such a dangerous ball from DeViccio. But it goes down as an own goal for FC Dallas. The San Diego Surf won't mind. They have a 1-0 lead. What a ball in. And it was so unlucky as it hit off of Gomez. He was worried about the runner at the back post. I don't know how much he knew about it. So it is 1-0 San Diego Surf. And now how does FC Dallas respond? Oh, I love that the older academy players are just singing louder for FC Dallas as they press for the equalizer. It's allowed to drop in the box, but Diaz quickly over it. Smith wins the header. Sosa's chasing. Diaz clears. Forward by Zazueta. Manos was chasing, but it was headed away by Carrera. A heavy challenge from Zazueta. And Smith gave him a look like that wasn't necessary, but he gets the free kick. Free kick for Escribano. Quickly taken inside. Escribano gets it back inside for Latayev. Latayev again. Doing everything that's required of those wearing the number 6. Finding the ball at every opportunity, trying to link defense into attack, and when his center back goes forward, he drops into their position. As Nakis lobs it over. Gets it back. This is Colin Smith. And out for a San Diego Surf throw-in. This time it's Smith who's whistled for the foul. Zazueta brought to ground. Congratulations in order from Mateo Zazueta, who just last night committed to UPenn. Nakis. Latayev. He steps in front of Hagen, who was impeded by the referee. Now Gomez getting forward. Leaves it off for Maynez. Maynez escapes the attention of Hagen. Sends it over to the far side where Escribano joins up. Escribano puts it across. And just a bit overhit. Nokas. One back. Zazueta drills it forward. And this time really well out of his area. Seth Wilson to clear. Good work from the sweeper keeper, Seth Wilson. th minute, and the San Diego Surf have a 1-0 lead over FC Dallas, courtesy of an own goal off of Jonathan Gomez in the 9th minute. Garcia. Garcia will win the free kick. Zazueta. DeVicchio lets it run. Hagen back into the path of DeVicchio, goes down. Referee not impressed, and it's Smith to go the other way for FC Dallas. One back by Hagen. It's flighted to the far side for Quintero, where he's met by Gomez. And it will be a throw-in for Quintero in the Surf. Quintero's going to leave this one off. It's Alec Kennison who will come up to take. Kennison has worked his way into the corner. Puts in the cross, cleared away by Correa. So it'll be another throw-in for Alec Kennison. Kennison try to get it back into Manoj. Manoj seizes on the loose touch and wins the free kick. Well, the Surf have already put in some quality services, one that's resulted in a goal. Can they do it here from a set piece? It's Zazueta who's over it. This one played in the header, coming from Monroe, just couldn't get it downwards. But another dangerous chance for the Surf. Good ball whipped in, and Monroe got up and perhaps just mistimed it, unable to get his head over it. A great effort, though. As that one's cleared away by Rojas. Rios, beg your pardon. And we're going to need another ball as Joshua Rios kicked it out of the confines of the stadium. Off of Sosa last, so the ball will stay on that far side, but for the serve. Carrera venturing forward. Smith dispossessed, and Smith will be whistled for the foul. Now Smith being told that that's his second or third foul in quick succession, so he has to cut it out, or he could be the first player to go into the referee's book this evening. As Quintero brings it down. Sosa chasing as the ball comes back to Diaz. Diaz lofts it towards this near side where it's won by Maynes. As Zueta gets it forward for DeViccio. In for Jack Hagan. Good pressure being applied by FC Dallas, but the Surf do well to play out of it. And Sherlock out wide for Hagan. Lovely little touch to leave it on for Kennison. Alec Kennison striding forward. Eventually he's met by Carrera, who's going to leave this one off on the far side for Gomez. Up the wing it goes, looking for Sosa. And this is going to be a Surf throw-in. Played through from Zazueta. And Gael Quintero couldn't get there in time as it's Wilson off his line once again. Shea in the 19th minute. So this throw in for David Garcia, San Diego native, making his 19th appearance of the season. As this one shielded out and be an FC Dallas throw-in. Escribano coming up to take. FC Dallas been unable to settle the ball down and get into their passing rhythm. So good when they dominate the ball, but the Surf just has not allowed them to do that tonight. That's one back by Nokis. Rodriguez slides it through. Smith is chasing, gets around Diaz, but Diaz does just enough to block the shot. Will go out for a corner kick, but that was a tremendous recovery by Diaz. Smith looked like he had gotten around him, but he was able to get down in a strong paw to send it wide. Well, this is what Rodriguez brings to the fold. What a pass that was. Knifing through the defense, and Smith got around, but Diaz got to ground in time to make the save. As Monroe wins the header. Sent back in. Sherlock. Intercepted by Shea. Nakis wants to have a hit. This will be a goal kick for the San Diego Surf. But that's more like it from FC Dallas. Zazueta, Cody Warden said he was the heart of everything the San Diego Surf does. And it's certainly true. He's been all over Zazueta and also played that long ball that opened it up for DeViccio to cross, off of which the ball hit Gomez and went into the back of the net to give the Surf the 1-0 lead back in the 9th minute. Zazueta, Garcia. Nakas' pressure. Garcia likes to go back with it. Sosa almost intercepted. Zazueta flicks it on, looking for DeViccio. Ooh, and that one hammered off the chest of DeViccio. Looks to be okay. And this is Hagen. He unloads! And Wilson gets down to make the save. First corner kick of the game for the Surf. Well, Wilson's been called into action a few times already. It was a good hit from Hagen. Wilson did well to push it around the post. Jack Hagen back after missing the Vancouver game through suspension. And he's been ever present in the midfield for the Surf. As the in-swinger comes in from Zazueta. Maines sends it forward. Rodriguez chasing, but it's hammered back in by Rios. Carrera threads it through. Rodriguez has Sosa out on the left and finds him. Trying to send it back across. And that's textbooks one-on-one defending from Monroe. Rodriguez just unable to take it off the feet of Kennison. And it's played forward for Manoj. Past the halfway mark in the first 45 minutes. And the San Diego Surf have a 1-0 lead over FC Dallas. And they're frustrating them every time they try and go forward. Zlatayev gets it out wide. This is Gomez. Carrera, back out to Gomez. Inside for Colin Smith. Zips it over to the near side for Escribano. Works his way into the box. Escribano! And safety first from Diaz. So it'll be the second corner kick for FC Dallas. A smart run made late by Escribano. And Smith did well to pick up his head and find him. Escribano cutting it back on that left foot. A good job to get the block in. It will be a corner kick for FC Dallas. Escribano perhaps wanting it driven back into his feet, but instead this one's going to go into the box. And played on a rope and cleared away at the back post. Gael Quintero's header. The Surf doing a great job to press and just not giving them any time on the ball. And it leads to giveaways like that. Hagen helps it on. Played inside for Manoj. He'll leave it off for Zazueta. Has time to pick out a pass. Into the path of DeViccio. One-on-one against Escribano. DeViccio wins the battle. DeViccio was able to get by Escribano, but couldn't get past Shea. Finds Rodriguez. Out wide for Maines. Rodriguez continued his run. Maines perfectly waited for him in the channel, but Rodriguez forced back. Zazueta able to keep it in. It's off of Maines last. Cody Warden off the bench, very happy with his side, clapping his hands and giving the thumbs up. They've been excellent for the first 25 and a half minutes. Into the middle for Hagen. That'll be a free kick, and it's going to be a yellow card as well. So it's Carrera who receives the yellow card in the 26th minute. Well, the FC Dallas bench didn't even think it was a foul, but you could see there that he missed the ball and got all of Hagen. So now the center back will have to be careful, but I just love how either him or Shea step into the midfield to provide extra pressure along that line. Often win the ball and spring counterattacks as well. Gomez. Long ball for Smith to chase. Smith blazes by everyone. Has Maynes to find in the box. Smith cuts back, leaves it off the crossbar. And the rebound brought down by Nakis and poked away from him. And now a foul at the top of the box, and the referee will call that one. Well, Smith did so well to pick his head up here and wait for the late breaking run of Rodriguez, who shot cannon off the crossbar. And then Sosa was unable to tee himself up, and there's the foul. Rodriguez so close to leveling the score. And now he has a chance from the set piece. And yesterday in the U-18-19 playoffs, we saw Joshua Penn score from this exact same spot for Sockers FC. Can David Rodriguez repeat the trick for FC Dallas? It is Rodriguez. And the wall did its job, but it will be the third corner kick of the game for FC Dallas. So it's Rodriguez who's coming over to take. He's been involved in multiple U-17 national team camps. David Rodriguez had 2 goals in the 3-0 win over Atlanta United on match day 1. But he's looking to set the table here from the corner. It's another good ball in. And the Surf able to deal with it. Ooh, the referee has a decision to make here, and he points to the spot. FC Dallas have a chance to level from 12 yards out. They seem to be growing into the game, FC Dallas. And now they have a chance to get back on level terms. As it was Latayev who made the swerving run into the box. It is brought down by the outstretched boot of Hagen. And it's Sosa who's over it. Michael Sosa, who scored the other goal against Atlanta United, looking for his 11th of the season. They're level. The audacity of Sosa, of Panenka, in the U.S. Soccer Development Academy U-18-19 playoffs to draw FC Dallas level on the half-hour mark. Faked like he was going to shoot hard and just clipped his foot underneath the ball. It doesn't matter what age group you play for, they are all FC Dallas, and they celebrate it together. And Rodriguez over the top. Maynes From 1-0 down to 2-1 up in the space of a minute. Rodriguez showing his creative prowess, and Minez his finishing ability. Rodriguez, oh, what a perfectly weighted ball for Minez, who outwitted the offside trap. Velvet touch to bring it down, and then steers it beyond the onrushing Diaz, who was left for dead. Before I could even say Michael Sosa has 2 goals in 2 playoff games, Minez scores his 5th of the season. Gomez. He was the 2nd leading scorer last season for FC Dallas before he was converted to a left back. And he's done a tremendous job in this left back position. And Jonathan Gomez has played 3 games in the USL 1 with North Texas SC. And there's the U18-19 celebrating. They deserve a piece of the credit for the way they've stuck behind these U16-17s. Second corner kick of the game for the Surf. Just over the head of Monroe. And Hagen in a foot race for it with Shea. Very smartly done by Hagen. And it will be another corner kick for the Surf. So Hagen to take this. It'll be an in-swinger from the near side. Wilson comes out. He missed it. But Dallas able to get it clear. Rios. Rodriguez chasing. Over the top, looking for the run of Rodriguez. Still going Rodriguez. Had Smith in the middle. That's too far in front of him. And Smith unable to keep it from rolling over the end line for a goal kick. Taif wins the header. Shea, helped on by Nakis. This is Weta. Out for Rios. And the Surf do a wonderful job to beat the high press of FC Dallas, and it's opened up space for DeViccio. Arrowing his way into the box, puts it across, and a deflection by Shea takes the sting out of it, and FC Dallas able to go the other way. An excellent defending by Garcia not to allow Smith to take off down the near side. So it'll be a throw for Escribano. Nose chasing, but he runs out of real estate. And it'll be another throw for FC Dallas. FC Dallas looking to get back into the playoffs after missing it, or rather the championship weekend. After missing it last year for the first time in 4 years. Had the best record in the DA heading into last year's playoffs. but couldn't get out of the group stages. So they're looking to get back to the quarterfinals to make it 4 out of 5 years in which they've made it to the quarterfinals and beyond. Hagen able to spin Gomez. Kennison down the wing looking for the run of Quintero. Played it into the channel and well shielded out of bounds for an FC Dallas goal kick. FC Dallas's only loss this season came back on March 3rd, a 2-1 reverse versus Real Colorado. Since then, 6-0-3 in their last 9 games heading into this one. And they have the 2-1 lead after 2 goals in less than a minute. It was Sosa from the spot just on the half-hour mark, and then Maynez, after a beautiful ball, unlocked the defense by Rodriguez. Latayev. Nokas wants it in the middle. Instead it's looking for Escribano, but tracking back was DeVicio. Now the ball forward from Manoj Cechek, but Shea beats him to the punch and gets it back to Wilson, who will get out to Carrera. It's an FC Dallas side where the U-17s and U-19s have made the playoffs every single season in the U.S. Soccer Development Academy. As we talked about, they usually get out of the group stages. They're on their way here at the moment with the 2-1 lead in the 38th minute. As the header right down the middle. Rodriguez helps it on. Smith barrels his way in the box, the shot, the rebound! 3-1, FC Dallas. Sosa with his brace.
Hey, let's go!
Those Rodriguez again at the heart of everything FC Dallas does going forward. But then it was this determined run by Smith into the box. Enough power on the shot, causing Diaz to spill. And Sosa, right place, right time to slide it home. And 3 goals in 8 minutes has FC Dallas firmly in the driver's seat. And it's harsh on the San Diego Surf, who have played so well in this first half. Sosa now with his 12th goal of the season, and he's on a hat trick. They'll have to get forward here as Maynez leaves it off for Rodriguez. Maynez continued his run. Rodriguez instead plays it to Smith. Smith taking a bit out wide, and he'll circle back with it. And slides it in for Sosa. A correction, it was Escribano who came up from his outside back position. Nevertheless, the ball is in the hands of Diaz. Thought about rolling it out. Now he's going to put it on the floor. Diaz's ball intercepted by Nakas. Rodriguez. Still going Rodriguez. Sherlock steps in front of him. It'll be another throw in for FC Dallas as we head into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Latayev. He won the penalty that started this for FC Dallas, getting them back on level terms. Into Sosa. Rolls it out wide. No silky skill, the ball fist across and cleared away by Monroe. Gomez gets it back to Carrera. Just a bit too far for the reach of Maynez. This is Zazueta, who's seen a lot less of the ball since FC Dallas have started to take control of this game. FC Dallas did a great job of making the adjustment and making sure that they cut off the supply lines to Zazueta. As Sosa continues his run. They're playing a high line the surf. Smith stays on side. One-on-one against Rios, skips by him. Smith to put it across and clear it away with Rodriguez on the doorstep. Escribano gets back. He's being watched by Zazueta. Gets it inside for Latayev. Latayev, who was just invited to a U-17 Mexican national team camp. He's doing an excellent job in front of that back force. It's another dangerous cross sent in. Rios hooks it clear. Escribano kills it instantly. Now he's looking to make his way to the end line. Able to get off the cross to the back post over the head of Rodriguez. And Diaz gets across to make the save. Diaz once again puts it on the ground. Intercepted for Latayev. And the offside flag is up, as Rodriguez came back from an offside position to receive that header from Diego Latayev. Zazueta with the header. Manoj, hint of handball, and the referee spots it. Justin Shea, out of Richardson, Texas, thought about sending this free kick back. He's just 15 years old, Shea. And he does get it back to Wilson. Escribano. Zazueta putting him under pressure. Sherlock switches, and it's won by Gomez. Gomez taking off. Has 4 players to find, including Rodriguez. Just couldn't catch up to it in time. That was a great ball in from Gomez. You can see Rodriguez just couldn't wrap his boot around it as he had to stretch. But a thumbs up for the cross from Gomez. So dangerous when he gets forward down that left-hand side. Gomez was called into the US U-17 camp this winter. Zazueta being worked backwards. We'll leave it off for Garcia, who will get it back to his keeper, Diaz. Rodriguez applying the pressure. And what's been really impressive to watch is the interchanging of positions between Rodriguez and Sosa. Sometimes Rodriguez either makes a move that takes him beyond Sosa, or he'll just go up and join that forward line, and Sosa will drop back for him. It's a really good job of these players to balance and cover. As the clock hits 45 minutes, and the board goes up, there will be 1 minute of added time. Escribano. Carrera. It's being policed by Hagen, gets it out wide for Gomez. Pushes it forward further. Top of the box for Sosa. He's on a hat trick. Ooh, what a move that was. Gomez. Sprayed over to this near side, but not over the head of Zazueta. And that will do it for the first half. The Surf bossed the game for the first 29 minutes, but then conceded a penalty from which Sosa stepped up and scored. And then less than a minute later, Minez would score to give FC Dallas a 2-1 lead, and they've been on the driver's seat ever since. Sosa adding a third on 38 minutes, and they have the lead at halftime, 3-1. We're going to step aside, but we'll be back with you for the final 45 minutes from Oceanside on match day 2 of the U-16-17 playoffs. At the break, it's FC Dallas 3, San Diego Surf 1.
What happened? What's the outcome? Sprained? Oh, that's it? Awesome.
We're all set for the second half kickoff. FC Dallas with the ball and the 3-1 lead to get us underway for these final 45 minutes on match day 2 in Group A of the U.S. Soccer Development Academy U-16-17 playoffs. FC Dallas looking to go 2-0 in Group A, set themselves up for a chance to go to the quarterfinals, which will be played on June 25th. Pressure. Maynes gets it to Rodriguez. Scoops it over for Sosa, who's on a hat trick. Sosa went down and was still able to get something on it. A cry from head coach Matias Asori is that they've got to put him away. Matias Asori joined in January from Kendall SC, where he was the academy director. He grew up with now FC Dallas head coach Luchi Gonzalez. That's a good shot, well pushed aside by Wilson. Good early effort from the Surf as they look to get back into this one. Asori and Gonzalez won 6 state championships and 2 national titles together at club level. And it was actually Asori who gave Luchi Gonzalez his first head coaching job at Kendall. It's Kennison's ball into the middle. Sherlock gets it back to Monroe. Diaz is out to receive it, and this one played well behind him. Sosa chasing him down, and Diaz clears. Flicked on through to Vicio. His pass is intercepted. Smith inside for Rodriguez. Tried to thread it back through for Smith. Sosa. Nokas. Maynes. Back by Hagen. And it'll be a throw-in for FCD. Shea. Lovely turn from Smith. Has 3 players to find in the box, but overpowers his cross. And it'll be a goal kick for Diaz. Monroe. Forward for Hagen, who lets it go for Quintero. Hagen. Out wide for DeVicio. DeVicio! Wilson got a touch. Second time inside these first 4 minutes that Wilson has been called into action. It's a nice move from Hagen to break through and get it out for DeVicio. DeVicio got everything behind that, but Wilson well positioned to tip it over the crossbar. This is Huerta's corner. Headed down at the near post, but just the wrong side of the crossbar. Good ball sent in from DeVicio. And Zazueta climbed highest. But just couldn't direct it inside at that near post. Zazueta just last night committed to play at the University of Pennsylvania. Almost celebrated by getting himself on the score sheet. The San Diego Surf not far off, getting themselves back into this game. Kennison. Quintero. Again, looking for DeViccio. He's able to bring it down. Had arms draped around him. Referee, no call. Hagen. San Diego have wrestled the initiative back. Hagen to the byline, pulls it across. They're getting closer and closer and closer. But somehow it remains 3-1 in these first 5+ minutes of the second half. It's Hagen who's heavily involved once again. Puts this ball in and a hit off the crossbar. And now another corner kick for the Surf. Their 5th of the game. This one driven low. Line is able to come away with it. Sent back in by Garcia. Zazueta. Hooks it across. They cleared away by Carrera. And it was an important touch because Monroe was on the prowl. One back by Kennison. Garcia. Quintero rather wins the free kick. And Matias Sasori, not at all happy with the way his FC Dallas side have started this half, is getting set to make a double substitution, with Camilo Estrada and Jesus Veloz getting set to check in. And so out is going to come Aiden Nukas. As is Escribano. So DeViccio's over the ball, but first the double change is going to be made for FC Dallas. So Nukas and Escribano leave. And Veloz and Estrada enter. 23rd appearance for both Estrada and Veloz as they make their way into the fold. Two-man wall staring down DeViccio's free kick, who hits it. Wilson looking for the quick outlet. Instead will hold it and now roll it out. One back by Kennison. Forward for DeViccio! The Surf bench wants a penalty. Oh, what a ball this is from Kennison. Perfectly into the path of DeViccio. Was unable to get his shot to curl around Wilson. Cody Warden having words with the 4th official. He is furious that the referee didn't point to the spot. The shot was taken before Wilson clattered into him, but he came flying out feet first and got a huge chunk of DeViccio. And now the referee is telling Warden he has to calm down. Well, FC Dallas escaped for the 3rd time in this second half. DeViccio so close to his 8th goal of the season. Smith with the shot and getting down to make the save is Diaz. Sosa able to win it. Taif gets it out wide. Minez. And Sherlock beat Rodriguez to the punch. Estrada with his first touch, and it's a good ball. Referee waves play on. Sosa out wide for Smith. Smith shields it and turns back. Has Monroe draped over him. That's tremendous defending from Monroe in the corner. But it's won back by Latayev. Sosa's in. Cuts back, still going Sosa for Rodriguez. Diaz able to make the save. And now looking for the quick outlet. Over the head of Gomez. Quintero nods it on. DeViccio can't get on the other side of Shea, who guides it back to his keeper. Sosa is given time to turn and is able to pick out Gomez. And now the offside flag is up. It's a nice cutback from Sosa, and then seeing Rodriguez coming in with a shot right down the goalkeeper's alley. Quintero dispossesses Gomez. And cleared away from Hagen. Intercepted by Minez. Gomez. Shea. Smith loses out. This comes back for Rios. Pass was short for Sherlock. Rodriguez got a foot in. Latayev. 3 in the box. Sent across. And Monroe with an important intervention. But it will be a corner kick for FC Dallas. Correra and Shea marching up from their center back positions. Correra has 3 goals on the season, Shea 4. This is usually where center backs get their goals. I've been in-swinger from the far side. It's curled in and headed away by Sherlock. Sent back in the danger area, Correra! Kennison flying forward, now weaving his way into the center. Finally had it stabbed away from him. And Monroe will find his keeper. Sherlock gets it out wide. Zazueta has space to run. Now clips it over the top for DeViccio. DeViccio has the step, picks his head up, puts it across, and Manoj couldn't bring it under control. Now play back for Kennison. He puts back in the danger area. Manoj couldn't lay it off for Hagen, because they were too close to each other. And now it's Sosa looking to run, skips past the first challenge, slides it off, and the offside flag is up. Rodriguez was offside. A good call from the assistant referee on the far side, Josh Madison out of Washington. Sherlock looking for options. Long diagonal ball right onto the foot of DeViccio, who cuts back. Zazueta shot flashes across the face of goal and will roll out for a goal kick. Now they're saying it took a deflection, so it's going to be a corner. 6th of the game for the Surf. Surf players are up off the bench warming up, so expect changes in the offing for Cody Ward inside. The corner kick. This one sent back out for DeVicio. DeVicio showed too much of it. Minez into the space for Gomez. Gomez, Garcia coming back, squares it across. Rodriguez couldn't get his scooped effort to drop in time. But that is how quickly FC Dallas can turn defense into attack. The counterattack had everything but the finish. Gomez so unselfish, squaring it back across for Rodriguez. And Diaz did an excellent job in the Surf goal to not go down until the very last second, making Gomez think about it. And they're doing just enough to force Gomez to put it over. And so here are the aforementioned changes for the Surf. As checking in is Danny Nunez. He replaces Joshua Rios. So Nunez was a 78th minute sub against Vancouver. Appears just after the hour mark here on match day 2. Nunez's first touch, bit of an awkward one, but Kennison was able to get it away. Wilson, the reading of the game, to come 40 yards out of his goal. Does such a good job of making sure that he takes care of any through balls so that his FC Dallas defense can play a higher line. Not only do you need a keeper that's willing to come out of the box, but they have to read when those balls are going to be played through, and Wilson's done an excellent job with that today. Gael Quintero gets it back for Nunez. Sherlock, Nunez, it's a better touch from him. Now we'll get it to his keeper. Much better from Nunez. First two touches a little unsure. Second, third and fourth rather, much better. As the offside flag is up against the Surf.
No, it is. I got. Hold on. Well, I've been on.
So Carrera with the free kick. Nunez. A bit too far from Monroe, and Smith overtakes on the far side, puts in the cross, and Nunez atones for his error. Down by DeVicio, over to Zazueta. Forward for Gomez. Minez. Sosa. Minez continues run into the channel. Sosa takes the inside route, still going Sosa. Zazueta looking over the top for Quintero. Has two ahead of him. Quintero puts it across for Manoj. Manoj's first shot is blocked. Still going Manoj. Plays it across for DeVicio. Loves these one-on-one situations. DeVicio realizing he doesn't have space, pulls it back for Zazueta. Zazueta gets to the byline, still going Zazueta, but eventually muscled off the ball. Flicked in for Collins. Colin Smith brought down from behind. It's going to be a free kick and a yellow card. So Garcia, the first Surf player to go into the referee's book this evening. It was nifty footwork from Smith to get around him, and then Garcia just lashing out. Referee had no other option but to go to his book. Forward for Rodriguez. Wins the battle with Monroe. Minez making his way to the penalty spot. Ball comes back out wide for Smith. Smith battling with Garcia. And he'll be whistled for the foul on Garcia. The two of them are starting to get a bit heated. So this time the free kick will go the way of the Surf in the 67th minute. It is Joseph Diaz from Yorba Linda, California, all the way out of his goal to take. Gets it forward from Manoj. Kinnison asking for it along the line, but instead Hagen loses in midfield. Picked up by Zazueta. Looking to thread it through. The offside flag is up, but it's Wilson once again to his defense's rescue. Every time it seems like a ball unlocks that defense, Wilson is there to clear it away for FC Dallas. Only beaten tonight by an own goal. Other than that, he's been excellent. Gomez. Pereira. Gomez. Down the line, looking for the run of Rodriguez. Rodriguez turns, faces defender. Shimmies past one, leaves it off into the center for Sosa. Sosa has a hit. Oh, he also had a great delayed run over on the far side, but he elected to go at it alone. It's a good run made by Estrada on the far side, and Sosa put his hand up and said, I know. Well, you love strikers that want to take those opportunities. Sosa already has 2 goals on the day. Sliding challenge from Gomez, but the studs were showing even though he got the ball. So it's going to be a free kick.
No. Yeah, the one up there is the camera. No, the camera you got.
Sherlock will play it back from Monroe. As it goes back, FC Dallas pushing everyone forward as they look to squeeze. And there's where they win the ball. Minez around the keeper. They can't finish it off. But the press paying off for FC Dallas. Just unable to apply the finishing touches. As Minez won it and very nearly put it in. Estrada puts it up in the air. And this will roll out. And we're going to have the throw-in before the change because Anthony Wilson hadn't checked in yet. I believe it's Jack Hagen's number who's going to go up. As Minez gets it down the line. Referee plays advantage. Rodriguez measures up across. It will skip all the way through for Smith. Smith looking to create a half yard of space. Shouts a handball. The referee not interested. And the long ball for DeVicio. Forward looking for Manoj. And there once again is Wilson at the extreme of his penalty area. Gomez has time to pick out his options. He finds Smith, who's come over to the near side. As Minus in support, Smith elects to go to the end line. The deflection allows that ball to drop harmlessly into the hands of Joseph Diaz. This sends it long for Manoj to chase. And safety first from Carrera as he boots it out of bounds. And now the substitution can be made. Well, they're not going to make it yet. Cody Warden said he doesn't want to make the sub, so we'll play on. Kennison with the throw. Hagen. Hagen. Out wide for Quintero. Quintero to set the table. Needed the flick on. Who's it off of last? FC Dallas, says the referee. It's another corner kick for the Surf, their 7th of the match. They take it quickly to Quintero. Back for DeVicio. Flips it to the far side. Nobody crashing the back stick in a white jersey. It was a dangerous ball sent in though from DeVicio. And it remains 3-1 in favor of FC Dallas. Now FC Dallas to build out of the back. Gomez. Minus. It's a beautiful job by FC Dallas to play through the lines. Now the last line to beat. Threaded along for Rodriguez. Rodriguez to send in the early cross. Skips all the way through. Laid back for Smith. Gorgeous goal from FC Dallas. Colin Smith with his 5th goal of the season, and it's no more than he deserves for his endeavor this afternoon. Perfectly placed in the far corner, looping over Diaz. And now the substitution's made as Wilson comes in for Hagen. FC Dallas will make a substitution themselves as a cam is going to check in. So on comes a Cam for his 8th appearance of the season. Played across. And it's David Rodriguez who comes out. I think it's a good substitution from Matias Sasori. Rest Rodriguez for these final 16 minutes and let him get his legs back before the final game of the group against the Vancouver Whitecaps. Depending on the result between Atlanta United and the Vancouver Whitecaps, that game in 2 days' time could very well be winner take all. As Gomez is fouled by Quintero. An FC Dallas side that has now scored 79 goals this season, have won games by scorelines of 6-0, 7-0, and 8-0. 25 homegrown players signed by FC Dallas. Dante Sealy, the latest. And now another double change is getting set to be made by Matias Sasori for FC Dallas. But first, Gomez gets it down the line. Maynez. Akam. Good hold-up play by Akam. Sosa rolls it out wide for Estrada. He has a go! And Diaz was well stationed. It's Villatoro and Ruiz who are getting set to check in. And a hard foul in midfield, as it's Colin Smith who's brought to ground and a yellow card issued. So Zazueta, the latest player to go into Matt Geringer's book this evening, as he brought down Smith from behind. When you look at the 4-1 scoreline, it's really not indicative of the way this game has gone. You would think that it's just been FC Dallas all game, but the San Diego Surf have put them on the back foot for long periods of the game, have created plenty of chances themselves. It's been a couple moments of brilliance from FC Dallas, and the fact that they've taken their chances and the Surf haven't. Well, either that or Seth has made some excellent saves for FC Dallas, Seth Wilson. That was really the difference in this game. Seth Wilson and then FC Dallas taking their opportunities when presented. As Nico Carrera is getting set to come off, he'll be replaced by Ivan Villatoro, making his first appearance in the playoffs. And Eduardo Ruiz is going to come on for the 2-goal hero Sosa, who now has 3 goals in his 2 playoff games so far. So Sosa comes off. And on comes Eduardo Ruiz, born in Querétaro, Mexico, but now lives in Irving, Texas, the 16-year-old Ruiz. Well, Ivan Villatoro, Dallas through and through, born and bred. Villatoro sends it over to the far side. It's a dangerous ball sent across. But this will roll out for a goal kick. Jesus Veloz has been very good on that far side since coming on midway through the second half. And now more changes for the San Diego Surf. As it's Vismay Manoj who's coming off. He'll be replaced by Jose Salgado. Salgado comes on for his second appearance of these playoffs. And also coming in is Alfredo Lorera. So the Chula Vista native enters the fray for his 19th appearance of the season. Lorera has been with the Surf since 2016. And it's out by Nunes. Say a quick hello to FC Dallas's broadcasting team of Mark Followell and Steve Davis. 2 of them do a tremendous job, and also 2 of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Sherlock sends it to the far side for Loera to track down. Salgado unable to track it down on the far side, so it'll be a throw-in for Shea and company as we're into the final 10 minutes on match day 2 in Oceanside. FC Dallas with a 4-1 lead over the San Diego Surf. Sosa at the double for the Surf. Minez and Smith the other scorers.
All right. Shea, let's go. Get organized right now. Mateo, Anton, high with two. Alfredo, Gaio, inside. Come on, Anton. Inside, Gaio, by the 6.
Smith lets this one roll out for a throw-in. San Diego Surf will close out the group stage against Atlanta in 2 days' time. Well, FC Dallas will face off against the Vancouver Whitecaps. Players on the bench were asking some of the FC Dallas staff if they knew the score of the Vancouver-Atlanta game. Vancouver and FC Dallas know each other well at this level. A couple years ago, they met in the semifinals, and FC Dallas ended Vancouver's 33-game unbeaten run to make their way to the final, where they would eventually win. That was back in 2016. FC Dallas looking to make it to championship weekend for the 4th time in 5 years. Smith. U-16-17s made it to 3 straight finals. We'll get back to that in a second, as a cam is offside. FC Dallas won it 2015, won it 2016, and then lost in the finals in extra time to Atlanta United in 2017. And then last year, the first time in 4 years that they didn't make it to championship weekend. But they're doing what they have to do to stay on the road to get back there this time around, as they are 7 minutes plus change away from going 6 points out of 6 through the first 2 match days, and staying on track for qualifying for the quarterfinals, which will be held on June 25th. Second best defense in the Development Academy FC Dallas, and the only goal they gave up today was an own goal. The San Diego Surf continuing to press. They have been excellent today. The scoreline really harsh on them at the moment. Intercepted. Kennison slides it in. Salgado looking to turn, no advantage, so the referee pulls it back for the free kick. Quickly taken. Zazueta is looking out wide for Loera, but it's sent clear. Smith, will he run? Has a cam ahead of him. It's 2-on-3. Cam looking to turn in a foot race with Nunes. Cam has a step on him, now pulls it back. Has Smith at the top of the box. All alone at the far post. What a save from Diaz to deny Eduardo Ruiz. Oh, good work from McCam, beating Nunes down the line, and then so many players would have just rushed the cross. Instead, he held it up, picked up his head, saw Ruiz streaking in, did well to get something on that, but Diaz, not for the first time today, standing his ground and doing it well. So that's another hard foul on the far side. And a yellow card is going to be issued. So This is a substitute Cam who goes into the referee's book. Second FC Dallas player. Let's see Cam just trying to get back, a bit overzealous in the challenge. Don't need to dive in when you're forward coming back and you see that you have 2 or 3 defenders facing up against the runner with the ball. You still love that effort to get back though from a Cam. This is a Cam. Cut it back. He's unable to get around Monroe, who bear hugs him. And the referee has no choice but to give the free kick for FC Dallas. So FC Dallas with another opportunity. Remember, goal differential is a tiebreaker, so goals matter. And it's Gomez who's over it to serve it with that sweet left foot. Oh, it's another good ball in, but it's headed away by Monroe. Monroe has been a beast in the air this evening. Now far side, Salgado. It's Quintero running across to provide some support. Over the far side, and unable to keep his effort down was Wilson. So Wilson only denied a clean sheet by the own goal. Play it out wide. Seth Wilson, a big reason the scoreline is this way. If it weren't for him, it could be a lot closer.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Yep. He's got him. Gotta go, G. Go on, Mikey.
Gomez sliding through. Leaves it off for Ruiz. And the offside flag is up. What a mazy dribble that was by Gomez to weave his way through 2 or 3 defenders. And then Monroe, or Sherlock rather, was holding his arm. The referee electing to go with the offside rather than calling it back for a foul. Oh, what a touch from Kennison. But his shot is blocked by Gomez. Now Villatoro. Out wide. Smith. Minus was calling for it along the line, but instead Smith elects to just keep it. And now the ball slid in for Ruiz. Cam holding his run, trying to stay onside. Ruiz, now he threads it through. Cam is in, one-on-one with Diaz. Cam makes it 5.
Woo!
It's a 5-star performance for FC Dallas. Cam applying the final touch. A great job by Ruiz, holding up, waiting for Cam to be onside, and then at the exact moment, sliding it through, and Cam held his composure well, steering it beyond the keeper. FC Dallas now have 8 goals in the playoffs. 80 goals on the season. And what a moment for PJ Cam. By my account, that's his first goal for the U-16-17s. This one comes across, and it's good defending by FC Dallas. Minus, who as things stand, has the game-winning goal. Forward for Ruiz. As there's going to be 2 minutes added on. Result all but confirmed. FC Dallas will go into the final day with a chance to move on to the quarterfinals. Salgado. And it'll be a corner kick. 5th of the half for the San Diego Surf. And that tells you something about the way they've attacked. I know I sound like a broken record, but scoreline really harsh on the Surf for the way they've played and some of the chances they've created. But FC Dallas weathered the storm when they were under it, fought their way back in, and they took their chances with real aplomb. As we head into the final minute, the minimum 2 of stoppage time, it's Zazueta, who has been excellent for the Surf, to take the corner kick. Outswinger from the near side. And it will be a throw-in for the home side. Kennison is really impressed with his skills today. Understand why he's been called into the national team, Alec Kennison. There he is, showing his crafty footwork, as is Quintero. Zazueta will leave this one off for Kennison. Salgado, still creeping along the end line, Salgado. And he's the one who will be whistled for the foul. So this free kick should be the last action. FC Dallas will move on to 6 points. FC Dallas trailed on an own goal in the 9th minute, but 5 unanswered goals sees them move to the top of the table in Group A as they defeat the San Diego Surf 5-1. We'll be back with you tomorrow at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern for the U18-19 playoffs as Chargers SC will take on the Michigan Wolves. But for now, from the booth, I'm Mark Serber saying so long from up here. But stay with us as we will go down pitch side and get some interviews as it finishes FC Dallas 5, San Diego Surf 1. Stay with us. We'll be back with you for interviews from the field right after this. We're here with David Rodriguez. Congratulations on the win today. What allowed you guys to have the success that you did out there?
First of all, thank you. And I think we play really good as a team. We're used to play together. And I think we have the level to win the championship. And that's what we do every day. Keep working.
And so you guys went down to a 9th-minute goal, but you just kept playing your game and eventually scored 2 goals in the space of a minute. What was kind of the mindset after you guys went down that goal?
When they score on us, that was more motivation for us. We wanted more, and we found it.
And what's your favorite thing about playing with this team?
They're like a family to me. We're really close to each other. And we always enjoy every moment.
And so you not only play here with the U-16 17s, but you also play games with North Texas SC and USL League One. How has playing with them helped your game?
I think playing on USL keep me working harder every day, and apply it here with the 17s.
Well, David Rodriguez, a main part of the reason why FC Dallas ran away 5-1 winners today. David, congratulations and best of luck against Vancouver.
Thank you.